Okay, second. I'm up. All right. Thank you guys for being here today. Today I'm going to do a speech on microplastics. Uh, so imagine a world where sitting down and eating a meal came with an entire credit card's worth of plastic. Because according to a 2019 study by World Wildlife Fund and University of Newcastle, the average person consumes about 5 grams of microplastics every week. That would weigh about as much as a single credit card. Microplastics aren't a distant environmental concern. They have been found in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. Some studies have even found them inside of our bloodstream. This is an issue that likely affects every person here today. Uh, and why should you believe me? I've read many peer-reviewed studies. There's been reports at the World Health Organization and the National Institute of Health that have given me enough of an understanding to present the information I'm going to get for you here today. All right. So microplastics, what are they? Microplastics are tiny plastic particles measuring less than 5 millimeters that range from a wide variety of everyday sources, and most people never even realize it. Primary microplastics are manufactured at a small size and are intentionally added to certain products like cosmetics, personal care items, and synthetic fibers. A single wash cycle can release up to 700,000 synthetic microfibers to the water supply based on a 2016 study published in Environmental Science and Technology. In 2019, the European Chemical Agency reported that microplastics added intentionally to products account for around 36,000 metric tons of microplastic pollution, which is about equal to 79 million pounds. All right. All right. So that gives you an understanding of what microplastics are. But what damage are they causing? Microplastics pose serious and well-documented threats to both health and the broader ecosystem. Microplastic exposure has been linked to inflammation, hormonal disruption, and potential carcinogenic effects in humans. A 2022 study published by the New England Journal of Medicine found microplastics in the arterial plaque of patients, suggesting a link between microplastic accumulation and increased risk of heart attack and stroke. In our ecosystem, microplastics disrupt food chains, harm our wildlife, and degrade our soil and water quality. They have long-term consequences for biodiversity. There's many studies. One from the 2021, there's a study in Amsterdam University that found that earthworms were behaving differently when introduced to microplastics, altering their behavior, and this could affect our soil and our livelihood. So that is just a small example of how harmful microplastics are to our health and to our environment. But what can we do? Well, one of the things we can do is stop using plastic water bottles. Get things like stainless steel or glass alternative bottles, whatever you're using them, to cut down on your own personal intake of microplastics. Using something like a washing machine filter can help capture up to 54% of microfibers as they enter, instead of them entering your water supply. So I've got some about by half. And then just using more natural clothes like cotton and wool or linen instead of things like polyester and nylon. So there we go. We have clear evidence that microplastics are affecting our society, from manufactured products to the degradation of larger plastics that exist. They're having effects on our cardiovascular systems, our hormonal health, as well as affecting our water and our soil, which we need for food and to live. One major thing that we can do is to take action, is to sign a petition. Ask your local legislation and legislators to pass laws to cut down on the amount of microplastics and filter them through something. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to my meeting.